Let me check my pants.
Oh shit, we're late. We're live now.
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh, my bad. Good evening. My bad. We're late.
But we're here now. That's all that matters.
Right. Unless you're Dre. Then we know we're early. But hey, whatever. But ladies and germs, it's another episode of Breaking the Stigma. You know who I am. I think you know who that guy is. Ain't no telling where Dre is. I don't even know why we ask anymore. It's like it's a running joke now.
It's like you said, the boy's gonna be late to his own funeral.
Yeah. But yeah. So how you been?
Not too bad. Like I was telling you earlier, besides having to replace both front shocks on the truck, life ain't too bad.
That's it could be worse. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think you can do that yourself, so it might be kind of crazy.
If I could do it myself, if I had the space and the tools to do it, but
yeah. And that's where I'm getting at. I like my front shocks and struts could be. I need to do all four, and I am ordering the condenser for the car. I'm probably gonna go with the Denso. I would go OEM, but they want 200, and I'm just like, hey. Denso was like, you shoot us 84, and you can order it on Amazon, and it'll be here Friday. Word? You mean I can have working AC by the weekend?
Well, not only that, but OEM, with the factories and everything right now, you might be waiting 2 months before it gets to you.
Right, and that's another thing I was worried about. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen,
the pancake man has arrived.
Pastor Pancake is in this motherfucker. So what in the hell is going on with you, Pastor Pancake? Since you made it, you're only 3 minutes late this time.
He's early. Look at that.
Hey man, when you're in a good mood, man, shoot, life is good. It's wonderful when you're in a good mood, and this is rare because I'm rarely in a good mood.
We got smiling pasta.
Well, in that case, me and
Hey, look. I'm just for the record. I'm never going to be on time, so let's just kill that notion. I'm never going to be on time because I could be doing something. I could be chilling. I could be getting myself together. So if everybody's worried about me being on time, this is the wrong show for you because I'm never going to be on time. Never, ever. Like Chris Tucker said on Friday. Never, ever.
Bruh.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm here though, in the flesh.
But I have been paying attention, even though y'all don't think I do. I paid attention, so it felt like Pastor Dre had some things on his mind. So I'm gonna give the floor to you, Pastor Dre, before we take off, because I already talked to Matt about his week. So we let you do your thing, and then we can go ahead and jump off, and I can tell y'all about my crazy busted up week, and that's gonna get to continue in the mountain.
You know what? Honestly, I don't have anything. It's been actually been a pretty good couple of days. It really has. It's really been a couple. I'm shocked my damn self. I'm just like sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
What's made it so good?
You know what? Honestly, it's just learning to control the things that I can control and not worry about the things I can't. As soon as I started doing that, life has been wonderful. Like it's been really good. Like y'all know how I was before. I was so worried about what people would say, what people would think, what people would think about me. Now I'm like,
because you used to get mad at me for fussing at you about doing it. Now you now you're like, hold on, bro, I got it. Just sit back and watch.
Yeah, like now it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I went and worked out today, got my boxing in. I went and got me a manicure and a pedicure. I feel great.
Wait, hold up. So you telling me you went and got some gains and then you got yourself all done up?
Look at my fingers. My fingers say it all, man. Shout out to the lovely ladies that took care of my Flintstone feet and my monstrous hands. They did a wonderful job. And I felt so relaxed. Like it's amazing how you could just when you start worrying about the stuff that you need to worry about and not worry about the stuff that you don't have to worry about, life is so much easier. Like it took me a while to realize that being a Cancer, Cancer, we take on everything. We try to feel how other people feel. None of that. Nah, none of that. No more. I'm living life. I'm pretty much. I'm. It's pretty much what it is. I mean, I'm living life.
Oh shit! I made myself lightheaded. I laughed too hard. Oh my bad. I almost passed out there. Woo.
No, it's just I'm living life and I'm and I mean it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's been some days where I had some rough times and I had some rough situations, but I know how to deal with it better because I have therapy on my side. I'm working out. I'm telling you right now, go work out. If you can, go work out. It's a great stress reliever if you can work out. Mm-hmm. I've been going to boxing for about a month strong, and every time I have a bad day, I take it out on that heavy bag for about an hour, and I'm good. I'm telling you, go and work out. Do something, because that was my problem. I would just sit around and soak and worry about things that I couldn't control. Nah, I ain't doing that. Not no more. So it's been a pretty good couple of weeks, a couple of days for me.
That sounds awfully familiar to something I told you before about working out.
Look, man, I was working out before, but I was dealing with some shit. But now I could deal with some stuff now.
I'm just making sure.
But I could deal with it better. And like I said before, I got me a manicure and a pedicure, and that shit was wonderful, man. Look, like I said, I've never on my 40 years on this planet ever uttered the sentence that said I was gonna get a mani and a pedicure. But you know what? I'm going ahead and add that to the self-care regimen because that shit felt great.
So you don't got your hands and foots on fleek and shit now?
Well, I put it like this. I'm a lot more relaxed and my feet and my hands feel a lot better.
Well, then they did their job.
Of course. They did. They did a wonderful job. That's why I'm gonna go back every other month. I'm gonna go back. So, but that's pretty much how it's been with me. I'm good. I'm good on this side.
Good job. Yeah. Well, my little funky week, man. Look, got the car back, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Mm-hmm. Had a present in the car when I got it back. Just another reminder. They left the original in the car, so now I'm just like, yeah, they did that. It's going to cost me about $500 to fix the next part that needs to be done because I have to get the ignition rekeyed and the lock and the keys have to be changed because my key is completely broken. It is broken in half. Ooh. If I tell you how I had to start my car, you'd think I'm a damn wizard. Mm-hmm. Like Harry Potter, I'm just making up shit kind of wizard. I got to replace the condenser. That's going to be another $100 because I'm about to order that thing now so I can have AC. Compressor works fine. Just the condenser has a big crack in it because, Atlanta, what was it? Was it 20, 75, 85? 85. 85. We were headed to, we were having a family outing. We're going bowling and a nice big size chunk of rock just kicked up into it and the AC finally gave up when we got here. So all last year we were just up in this triple digits trying not to melt. And see, the way I ain't set up for that. I ain't set up for that. I'm just not. I ain't set up for that.
Right. You should try that with one of these things on your face.
Tell Phil to stop talking about my eagle claws because the eagle claws got trimmed today. Phil love to talk. You know what? Phil love to talk shit, but I ain't gonna mess with him today.
I got you.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna even mess with Phil because he talk about my eagle claws, but at least I got my knees. I got my kneecaps.
Hey, Dre, you know what you tell him? You tell him this.
What?
Shut up, bitch.
I ain't mess with y'all. I am not messing with y'all today. I'm not messing with y'all today.
Well, fine then.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
I can do this, all day, you know. But yeah, other than that, I gotta go. I gotta chew out the IT department of the kids' school because apparently they're too lazy to do their fucking jobs, and I'm not going to tell them how to fix the problems because they don't pay me to go to do their job. Because if they actually paid me, I'd kick their asses out their office, have it fixed, and I'd be on the payroll. But that ain't how it works. So yeah, I ain't on the payroll, so that's not my problem to fix. I'm going to continue to fight until they figure it out themselves, but they're going to take care of my kids. So I'm trying to stay somewhat classy and professional, but the other side of me wants to come show my complete entire donkey ass. Hold up. Little dog, shut up before I send you to the pound.
Dog, why you so mean to that dog, bro?
Because she mean to me.
Well,
see, when you hear she's nice and cute and cuddly and shit, when you not here, she be trying to bite me in my ankles and shit, be messing with Kim, be giving her the side eye, don't be eating and shit, and be acting a fucking fool, eat 3 bites of food and be like, nah, I don't want this shit, bitch, take it back. Bitch, you don't pay no bills around here.
hey, man. You gotta get how you live sometimes, man.
Man, fuck that dog, man.
You say that now till something happen to that dog, then you be like, oh, my dog, my precious dog.
I mean, I'm gonna miss her and shit, but you know.
And if you don't, Kim will. One of y'all gonna be calling me talking about, oh, Drake, can you come pick us? Can you come to the house, man? We gonna need your help right now.
Kim might.
You gonna call me too, bro? Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing.
You love that little pooch.
Jesus H. Christ.
Yes, he does. He does. He does. He stopped playing. He stopped playing. Shout out to my folks that's checking in. Both Ashleys. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hello to everybody that's checking in.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We here. We here for y'all. We here. We here. You know, we just trying to spread a little men's health.
You know, actually, what it is me and Matt are kind of off kilter because we're not used to Dre actually being here just yet.
So yeah, normally Dre would be showing up like right now.
So we
wow, y'all really gonna, man? Look, I was trying to be cool and everything. Y'all,
we usually vamping to about this time.
That's what we doing today. Y'all woke up. Y'all both of y'all woke up and chose violence today. I see that. I see that. So, but yeah, man, I'm just, like I said, I'm in a good mood, man. I'm just here and you know, just doing it.
I appreciate it. Black Girl Interrupted podcast.
Oh yes, yes. Please check out that Black Girl Interrupted podcast because I do watch it. Check it out. That's my homegirl right there, and they got some good stuff on there. So please check it out, man. Check it out. So I'm glad she's here, you know, checking out our show because they're gonna do big things over there. So
all right. Well, now that we done vamping and Dre's actually been here for 13 minutes.
Look. You know what? Hey, next week I can show up 30 minutes late if y'all want me to. I can show up 30 minutes late.
You know what?
I can show up 30 minutes late if y'all want me to. I can do it.
You dirty son.
Matter of fact, you know what? Matter of fact, for the next show, when y'all do the time, put in parentheses 30 minutes. Dre's gonna show up 30 minutes after that. Please do.
Okay, so next week we're starting at 4:30.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll show up at 6 o'clock.
You know what? You're gonna be fired, Dre. You're gonna be fired.
Hey man, look, I work behind the scenes. Then you know, make sure y'all good. Then if I have to.
That's foul.
Hey, I'm a team player. That's all I am. I'm coming off the bench. That's all I'm doing. I'm like Lou Will. I'm like Lemon Pepper Lou. I'm gonna come off the bench if I have to.
Hey. Them wings is fire. But
Super fire. Matter of fact, I just made me something. I just made me something tonight. So you know, as soon as I get off with y'all, I'm gonna tear them all up. Dog, you only right down the street, bro. And you know I got that gorilla glue on deck, so all you gotta do is pull up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Stop bullshitting, bro.
I recant that.
Don't stump for the radio show. I know you're trying to stump for the radio show.
I recant that last fuck you. But I'm gonna eat half of them lemon pepper strippers. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, we gotta do that, man. We have to do Breaking the Stigma live from Magic City one day.
Yeah.
See, even Matt said it. So yeah.
You think they gonna be able to? Okay. Well, since we've done that, we can go ahead and
we can make it. Hey, look, we can make it work. You know, we can make it work.
We always making it work.
A used to be a DJ, so I know you got connections still in Atlanta. So
I actually do. Yes, I
do
have plenty of connections when it comes to DJs in Atlanta.
Exactly.
I technically managed one for a while, so I could just call him and be like, "Hey, I'm calling in one of the favors I don't done your crazy ass."
Yeah. And my BFF says she's gonna be there. You better be there. We do it from Magic City. I would need all my folks to be there. We do that shit.
Look, all I gotta do text that fool and say dihydrogen monoxide. He know what's up.
Facts. But I know we could talk about this all night, but I know y'all got a structure that we gotta go to. So
we don't really have a structure. We just
we do, but you know,
we just do things.
We just do stuff and then.
But the way our asses go, which is so free flowing, we could just off the dome and just do shit. So
I do it every week.
I know it's like the Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
Yeah, right. But this lovely show that Matt has in store for us, because Matt is our behind the scenes producer type person. He picks the topics and we just delve into them. We got 3 lovely topics for y'all this week, so we're not gonna hold y'all too long because we know it's 8 o'clock. It's 8:18 on a Monday and on the East. And all that fun stuff. So we're gonna jump right on into it. The first one is, do you hold yourself back from success? And before all y'all say no, let me tell you, yes.
Yes.
Yes, fuck you
definitely do. Yeah. It's either by fear or by somebody else telling you.
Tell him again, Pastor. Tell him again.
It's either by you like, trust me, I was in the Navy for 15 years and it's a lot of things I wanted to do, but you know, it's either fear or the fact that somebody told you. But I in 2021, it's been a very interesting year in 2021. I think 2021 is just an extension of 2020, pretty much. But
that's what it felt like.
It's pretty much right now. But everything is going on. Everything that's going on right now is pretty much an extension. I think we're in like week 86 of 2020, but that's neither here nor there. We can't hold ourselves back because it could either be fear or ridicule, or it could be somebody that told us. But
procrastination is a good one.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I'm definitely guilty of that. But the only thing I can say about that is fuck what they talking. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do to be successful. Like I said,
I agree with that.
And it's a prime example with me. I lost my passion to podcast. I don't want to podcast no more. I didn't. I really didn't want to podcast.
Guilty as fuck.
As much as Dex and Matt and a lot of others convinced me to try to come back, I said I refused to do it because of what I was going through and what I was experiencing, what happened between people that I cared about and vice versa.
Yeah.
I lost my passion because he's like, you know what? If this is how drama filled it is to do podcasting, I don't want to do it. I don't even want to do it anymore.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. The summer of 2020 took the passion of almost everything of mine from me.
I wanted to quit. I really wanted to quit. I wanted to quit. Trust me, me and Dex talked for a couple hours. I was like, dog, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore.
And the sad thing is I was right there with him. And then all of a sudden, this guy up in Canada was like, fellas, let's chat.
Yeah,
So y'all
it
can
really
think
was.
you can thank that Canadian moose for bringing us back putting us on the air. He was like, I'm not letting y'all give this up because whether y'all realize it or not, it's another version of therapy. So get y'all asses in front of them cameras, and if you got to yell into the damn clouds, you do so. But this is what we gonna do. So here we are.
Definitely, and it wasn't that too as well, but it was just the fact of the matter is I had to look within myself. I had to look within, like I said it in the beginning. I was so worried about what everybody else was saying.
Yep.
I was so worried about what everybody else was saying. I was starting to lose myself. And that's the worst thing you could do as a person. So you start losing yourself. If you start losing yourself in anything, whether it's podcasting or life or marriage or relationship or friendship, anything, you need to step back from that and get yourself together, because that's the one person you need not to lose, is that person that you have to look in the mirror every day.
I said that last week. I tell my kids all
you
the
really
time.
have to.
I tell my kids all the time, if you get into any battles with anybody, the one person you do not want to fight is you. Because when you win against yourself, you lose against yourself. And when yourself finally does win, what have you won besides pain? If not, depending on how you are wired, because if you're wired anything like me, you win. If you win against yourself and the dark side wins, you've won the ultimate prize that you ain't never coming back from.
But I will say this. I'll say it to an extent. Embrace your dark side, because that dark side is going to show the true you, and then you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do once you see that side of you that you don't want to see. You have to figure that out, because I always said that
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I always said that, because you know me, Dex. We've been brothers for a long time.
But I always say, we got to do it in small pieces, because if you try to do it all at once,
you do. But at the same time, I always learn to embrace my darkness. You always have to embrace your darkness, because that makes you better. Because everybody talks about the highs, the sunshine, the highs, the light, all that. Nobody talks about the lows and the darkness that they have to go through to get to that. You have to embrace that dark side, because if you don't embrace that dark side, it just comes off being not as fulfilling. So I had to learn to embrace my dark side, but at the same time,
it's where you learn the most is when you embrace your dark side. And
you have to embrace
things that you don't like about yourself and what you're going to do to get to be a better person.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because if you don't embrace that dark side, guess what? Even though you're being successful, you always gonna have that moment where you kind of slip up, and then you go into that darkness, and then you don't know how to deal with it.
Right.
Deal with that dark side. Trust me, I've stepped in that. Dex will tell you, it's been days where I stepped in that darkness for about 6 or 7 days. And I was gone for about 6 or 7 days. Where I just stayed away from social media. I stayed away from social media. I stayed away from people. I just stayed, because I knew me being in that darkness, I wasn't that person. I wasn't that person.
So you really gonna talk about all the times where you went into dark and you was just like, I ain't gonna worry about it. And
we have to. Because it was times where you stepped in the darkness, and guess what? I let you step in the darkness, because I said my brother goes to the darkness. If he goes to the darkness, I know if he comes for me and he wants me to come get him or walk beside him, guess what? I'm gonna do as a brother. I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. You, both of y'all let either one of us. We'll step in the darkness for just long enough, and then you be like, all right, now that's long enough. Bring your ass on back out here. Come on, got shit to do.
I stopped doing that, because I'd rather you walk in and you come out on your own, and I'll be there with open arms to have you come out. Because if you pull somebody out really fast out of that darkness, hold on, hold out that darkness. They might not be ready to come out yet. Right. So I'd rather them to stay in that darkness for a little bit, and then when they come out, then I greet them with open arms. Like, hey man, you good? We good? All right, boom. What you learn from that? All right, bam, 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 bam. We good. Okay.
And for me, I've gotten to a point to where I don't necessarily say I want to embrace my darkness, but more like I'm going to at least acknowledge it, because I did. I have embraced it before, and I embraced it fully, and I did technically lose that battle. Like,
That's why you have,
or
but you're more equipped to handle it better now than you did back then, because that was my problem. I couldn't handle it back then, embracing my darkness. Now that I can,
yeah,
and I'm more equipped to embrace it. I'm a lot better off, because, like I said, I wasn't equipped. Like I said, last year, that summer of 2020, the darkness was around, and I could control it. I could control it.
Ooh, 2020 was full on evil Ryu and man, Violent Ken was here to play all year. You hear me?
I could control it. I could control it because I had other stuff going on, and then that was just a culmination of everything just coming to a head. It just happened, and like I said, things happen for a reason. But you know what? Hindsight is 2020. The fact of the matter is, I learned from it. No matter how many scars I had from that, it was a lesson. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize, is that no matter if you're in your dark place or your bright spot, you have to take a lesson from that.
Right.
So, and I BFF, I hear you said no, let's not talk about 2020, but you have to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, just ignore it, that's going to be another problem.
I mean, you have to talk about 2020 V2. I mean, I don't know what y'all know.
but I'm saying you have to talk about it, because, like I said, we all have scars. But I'm quick to say I'm proud of the scars I have. I'm proud of it, because it shows you that I'm human. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people want to have this perfect image of themselves in front of people in social media. I don't give a fuck. I got scars. I'm human. I made mistakes. I did shit.
Indeed,
so
indeed.
If you can't acknowledge the fact that you're human and you're this perfect person, then I can't fuck with you, because you're apparently you're perfect, so I can't fuck with you. So.
Right. Well, I know one thing we do, and most of us, I say most of us, but I know I've done it. I know the fellas have done it. One thing we've done that holds us back from success is that we always say we're going to try to wait for this perfect situation. We want things to fall a certain way before we say, okay, now I'll try. But let me tell you, in all my 36 and a half years of infinite wisdom and imparted by a bunch of old folks and young folks, because you ain't never too old to learn, there's no such thing as perfect.
It's not. No, it's not. And if you think you're perfect, if you think you're perfect, I got a Brooklyn Bridge to say you in Idaho.
Damn, I mean, you don't move Brooklyn to Idaho. I mean, no, but yeah. So, and like, if you ask a lot of the richest people in the world, the most successful people in the world, how, what they felt would have been the perfect situation to start their business, most of them say they just did it.
Yeah,
they
go
just
out on a limb and do it.
They did it. They say, because they said if they would have waited for the perfect time, by the time it got to where they wanted to business-wise, for something to happen, something life-wise would have happened to stunt that. It's just like the stock market. It's just like being an adult. Try being an adult with kids, and you're thinking about starting a business. You got. I'm gonna throw my situation out there. You got 2 high school kids getting ready to be college kids. You're talking about, and you're thinking about, I want to start a business. You, even though you got college kids, you still need to start that business, because before you realize it, today don't become tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes tomorrow's tomorrow, and so on and so forth. But them bills still stacking.
Yeah,
that mortgage is still coming every 28 days. So it's the power bill, so it's the water bill, so it's the phone bill, so it's the internet bill, because you got to have internet nowadays. Oh, and remember I told you got kids in college now, so now you got tuition to pay twice.
And I know I know a lot of people saying 2020 they were done with it. I understand that, and like I said before, yes, we're done with 2020. Just remember what happened in 2020 to you specifically and learn from it. And then my brother-in-law chimed in. Shout out to my brother-in-law. He said it. I believe what he said. He said, you wait, then tomorrow turns into tomorrow, and then it turns into tomorrow, then it never happens. That's pretty much
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts right there.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It happened to me in Georgia. I was working on, and you guys know, I was working on trying to open arcade, and I had found the perfect, business area. Found a place that was finally for rent, and I was working on getting this stuff together. And then it's just like, all right, I'm gonna go tomorrow to see what I need to do to go get up in there. Mind you, I said that in the middle of the morning when I could have just hopped my ass in the car and just driven up there to go see what was done. I waited till tomorrow, and by the time I got up there that next day, that plot had already been leased out.
See, sometimes you just gotta take that leap.
Yeah,
And if you fail, and look, if you take that leap and you fail, that's good. Learn from it. It's better to fail than not to try. That's why I say if you hold yourself back because of your fear, you'll never know. Look at Jeff Bezos. He started from his garage, and look at him. That man stepped down and got billions in his pocket.
Yeah,
he stepped down to from the CEO to just he's like a president still, and he stepped down.
That man. Trust me, that man was.
Dude, I ain't got to worry about
that man and his children and his children's children and his children's children will not be. They will not be starving no time soon.
Oh man, he got so much money he could never spend it all.
At all. So
I want to be like that one day.
All you gotta do is take the leap. That's all you gotta do is take the leap. You have to. You have to take the leap.
That's why we need to get SMI up and running.
SMI. Oh, you talk about hey, Diego over there chilling. You see he perked up a little bit. I'm still waiting on the cuckoo to come around, But how
me and Diego remember and you forget. You know what? You were something else.
Diego reminds me of a lot of things. He over there chilling right now, but he giving me the side eye right now.
You don't slip some Gorilla Glue in his food, didn't you?
No, I'm stingy with the Gorilla Glue right now. So
you got tired of hearing him fussing, and you was just like, you gonna shut the hell up, you little needy.
Because I need him when I fall asleep. I need him to protect my apartment when I'm asleep.
Your guard, kitty.
Yeah, as long as he ain't trying to bite me, you know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Nah, he like you because you remember you dropped the box off at my apartment. He didn't say nothing to you. He just looked at you and made sure you was good. I told, hey, that's bro. He good.
He backed me up. He was like,
he good. Yeah, he good. He good. And my brother-in-law came with another gym. He said, and it's true for anything: save money, working out, eating better, starting a business, just being a better person in general. Start now, don't put it off. That's facts. That's big facts. I'm gonna go talk to my brother-in-law. He over here dropping gems, and when I went to go see him, he was saying all this. I'm gonna have to go talk to him on the side a little bit. Nah, I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, man. That's my brother-in-law, man. We had plenty of conversation when I went to go visit him and my sister, man. He a good dude, man. So I mean, he's an Eagles fan, but I'll let that slide though.
So y'all ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, man. If we ain't got nothing else to say, yeah, let's keep it moving.
Well, let's crackinate then. You know what I'm saying? Why you shouldn't fear big life changes. I mean, I got my thoughts. But
go ahead, bro. You the lead off, man. You like a cool. Hey, you the Cunha, man. You gotta lead off first. You a Cunha. You lead off, man.
The truth be told is the reason why you shouldn't fear big life changes is because it's not something to be afraid of. Change may be uncomfortable, but it's not something that should scare you because it may be a big life change. I mean, hell, I relocated my family 7 states from where I was. But at the same time, sometimes you have to make something like that. You have to make a life change before you get the opportunity to grow. Sometimes you get a little too big or a little too stagnant, a little too comfortable where you are. And if you get into that situation, if you get into that same routine, and then you just doing the same thing every 5 days, you Monday through Friday, get up, you go to work, come home, get up, go to work, come home. You're just spinning your wheel. You're just spinning your wheel. You're spinning your wheel. You get stagnant. you get complacent, and then when you do all that, you'll never truly grow. You're gonna get frustrated. You'll get tired of doing what you're doing, but you'll never grow because you're not allowing yourself the chance to come outside of this little vessel that you're putting yourself into. Because humans are just like Bruce Lee said, you're just like water. You're only as big or as full as the vessel you put yourself in. So if your cup is this big, once you reach a certain level, you start flowing over. But it's not like church where, you know, they say let your cup runneth over. No, that's just wasted. That's wasted chance. That's wasted opportunity. That's wasted growth potential.
Yeah.
And as Kim just said, you're gonna get burnt out. And as a Marine veteran, I can tell you wholeheartedly what burnout feels like. It fucking sucks.
Bro, it's
one day
the worst.
Look,
I'm gonna tell you like this. That's equivalent to going through a very bad breakup.
Man, what? And it ain't nothing like breaking up with the thing that you do to make money. You one day you wake up and you just like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck everything. You know,
I was at that point. Hey, look, I was at that point. Like, fuck this, fuck you, fuck them, fuck everybody. I was at that point.
And then you know your own people come around you to be like, what's wrong with you? Man, fuck you. What I do? Nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
How many times, hey Dex, how many times I said this to you when you asked me? How many times I said this to
you? What's that old saying about 50, 11 times?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Dex has to curb my rap a couple times. Whenever Dex asked me what was wrong, he knew I was in the bad mood. The first couple sentences, But he knew.
I knew what you were going through. So, and I knew that, okay, as a real brother, I'm going to stand here in this pocket. I'm going to face this fire so other people ain't got to catch it. Because other people ain't going to understand when Dre be like, you know what? Fuck you. oh, shit. Nah, not me. Fuck you, bro. All right, what's really wrong?
Yeah,
man, don't you start that shit with me. Nah,
anybody outside of what me and Dex was talking about when we ever get to that, they really thought we was for real. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's been many times people came to both of our inboxes. Y'all all right? Y'all been brothers forever. I do not want to see y'all.
That's just a normal. That's a normal conversation between us. It's just two brothers having a disagreement. So.
Hey, this is a normal Sunday when the Falcons is losing. You hear me?
Oh no! If the Falcons are losing, I'm pretty much detracted from the Matt Ryan haters. I'm on their ass.
Yeah, but yeah, when that burnout kicks in,
it sucks. It sucks.
It fucks with the rest of your life. Like you don't, you like, okay, I know I'm tired of my job, but why is home life irritating? You know, I love
you always
want to hear their voice right now.
You know what?
You unsatisfied in one of the most important parts of your life. So it throws everything out of balance.
That's why you should never go. If you leave work, don't ever go. Don't take it. I was always taught this, even when I was in the Navy. Don't ever take your work home.
Absolutely.
Leave it at work, because if you take your work home, that affects your home life. And I was always taught that the home is your sanctuary. You shouldn't be trying to go to war in your own house.
That's something my therapist told me often.
I've been guilty of that. I always bring work home. Being in the military, Dex, you know how it is in the military. It's hard to separate it because you're so pissed off at what happened at work.
Well,
you don't really want to bring it home, but you're just like, man, fuck, like, you know. So
well, it's that and the fact to where in the military, it's a little bit different because you're never truly off work. They'll make work come home with you. You'd be like,
I stopped doing that. I think
what happened was,
you know what? Honestly, I stopped doing that, and I think that's the reason why I kind of got pushed out, because I stopped when they started calling me about work shit. I stopped answering my phone.
Yeah, that's why I got.
I stopped answering my phone. I think that's when I think, because I was just like, I'm not bringing that to my family. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. So whatever you got to tell me before I walk off this ship, tell me now, because once I get in my truck and drive home, I don't want to hear it.
And
I don't want to hear it.
And that's something everyone needs to take away from this conversation is once you cross that threshold where your door is, where your garage door is, or however you get in and out your house.
It don't even start at the house. As soon as you walk from your place of employment and get in your vehicle and close that door and turn the ignition key and your music comes on, you're home. Go home.
Right. And the problems that you have at home, if you have problems at home, when you leave out your door,
deal with that at home.
Leave them at home. When you leave work at work.
Because I'm telling you,
when you get back to work, you got plenty of time while you at work to figure out how to handle it.
Learning that separation.
And you got people there that are pretty much confident that could do the same thing. So don't just put it all on yourself. You got people there. It took me a while because going from the military to working where I'm at now, it took me a while because I was so used to trying to deal things on my own. Now I'm just like, you know what? I got other people that I work with, and I got people that are on other shifts that could do the same thing I could do. I'm not stressing about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the fact of the matter is,
boy, you're getting smart. Look at you, boy. That boy getting smart. Matt, look, growed up on us. He don't grow up on us. Look at this. Look at this.
Hey, man, all 2021, man. Hey man, I'm just doing things for me, like I said, and I know my brother-in-law. He talked about he soaked up the knowledge from me. Hey, I learned stuff from you. Like I said, we had plenty of conversations, and you know, even though you said some stuff to me, I picked up stuff from you as well. Like we talked. So I mean, that's the thing about me. I soak up everything from anybody, especially if it makes sense. I listen and I apply it to my life. So absolutely, you have to, because if you don't. If you feel it's your way all the time, sometimes your way don't work. You know what I'm saying? But back to this, you shouldn't fear big life changes. I was in the military for 15 years. Amen. The military does not care if you fear big life changes, because guess what? Whenever you get acclimated to where you're at, guess what the military is going to do every 4 or 5 years? Hey, man, you got to go here. You got to go here now.
If y'all don't know what that means, it's called permanent
change of station. Trust me, I was in Hawaii living my best life, and then the Navy called me. It's like, hey, you're going to Norfolk. What? I don't want to go to Norfolk. I'm good at Hawaii. I'm good here. No, you need to go to Norfolk because we need somebody with your skill set in Norfolk. Mm-hmm. Okay, so all right, so I didn't have no choice because I'm in the military, so I have no choice. Was I scared to go to Norfolk? Yeah, because it's something new. Because I'm so used to being in Hawaii and I was doing my thing in Hawaii and living life in Hawaii. Now I got to go up and leave and go to Norfolk, which is on the other side of the country. Hawaii is out there, way out there. And I had to go to another part of the country, and I had to adapt. So that showed me how it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter how good you're living life. It doesn't matter how good you think it is. Sometimes life will throw you a curveball and be like, hey, your time is up here. You need to move here so you can get better here. And a lot of people be like, I don't want to move there. I don't want to go over there. That's uncomfortable. I want to be here where I'm comfortable. Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to grow. And a lot of people don't see that. They're more content staying where they're at. So you shouldn't fear it. You should embrace it, because you don't know if the universe is moving you there to get better as a person and to evolve as a person. A lot of people miss that because they're so consumed with what they're doing at that present time in their situation. But then they're so worried about being stagnant and being in a rut. Then shit starts to happen over and over again to the point where you're like, oh shit, I should have just took that leap. Yeah. If an opportunity presents yourself to go to that next level and you have to go to this next stage, take it. And if you fail, guess what? It's a lesson. You can always come back and regroup and then do it again. And then if you want to do it again, do it again. If not, then take it as a lesson to what you have to do the next go round. So
there's no failures, only lessons.
That's only lessons. Everybody's so scared of failure. Look, I done failed plenty of times, but I learned from it. Yes, I was disappointed, but I learned from it. But guess what?
Mhm.
It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Like Matt said, it's a lesson.
Matt, what you got, bro?
Yeah, pretty much what you guys were saying. You shouldn't fear life changes. You got to embrace them because that's where you learn who you are. If you don't go out and try anything new, you're just never going to change. You're going to be boring. You're going to be the same person. You gotta
Man,
you
why
got to
gotta
try
talk about
things.
being boring though, man. I mean, look.
You're going to be stuck in the same patterns. You're not going to ever evolve as a person. You're never going to change. You got to try things. You got to go out there, and even if it doesn't go the way you want it to, it's not a failure. It's just a lesson. You got to push yourself to do it.
Now, if your life is good where you're at and you're enjoying life, okay, stay where you're at. Just like you said.
It's knowing to manage your risk.
Yeah, manage your risk. But at the same time, if you feel that where you're at is not progressive how you want it to be, got to take that leap, bro.
Yeah, don't be afraid. If life isn't going the way you want to, don't be afraid to make a big change.
Because trust me, like I said,
Makes sense.
moving to Phoenix, that was not on my radar. I wanted to stay in Jacksonville and retire and just grow old, see my kid grow up and just grow old. That was my plan. But the universe said otherwise. So
yeah.
I ended up in Phoenix. But even though it was rough in the first couple months, I got a nice paying job. I'm enjoying life. I'm expanding my horizons. Sometimes being pushed out there a little bit, sometimes it helps.
Sometimes it's what you need.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to get that kick in the ass. You got to get that kick in the ass. You really do.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes
you don't.
Okay.
Almond Joy got nuts.
There it is. That's my brother. I was waiting on that one.
Hey man, I love Almond Joy, man. I love them.
All right, Bella. Let's go ahead and tackle this last. The LASTEST. No, leave me alone. I've been watching wrestling. Last topic of the week. Making smart choices. Look, y'all can't come to me about this one because see what had happened was might not be my cup of tea.
You got to make a lot of dumb choices to be able to make smart choices.
And you know what? Honestly, I think that making smart choices is damn near impossible because, like Matt said, everybody, even myself, and I'm sure Dex, we all made that one choice that we could be like, I should have took that back. I should have. Yeah. I should have bring that back a little bit. Yeah. Bring that back.
Unfortunately, the way I'm wired, for some reason, my dumb choices turn into a plethora of dumb choices because it'd be a dumb choice.
Look, trust me. It's like a chain reaction. You make one dumb choice, and then it turns to another dumb choice, and then another, and then it just trickles down. It happens.
You wake up and you're 72 dumb choices in. You're in a cold sweat.
You know what? You just like, and at that point, you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Just keep going.
Right. But are you willing to look at your life and then take all these lessons and then use that wisdom to make smart choices from there?
Absolutely. You have to. Because if you don't, guess what? You're going to end up like we said last time. The last segment we said it. It's just the fact of the matter.
We talking about life? I thought we was talking about dating. Never mind.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Dayton, what is that? I don't know nothing about Dayton.
Isn't that a place in Ohio, Dayton?
I don't know Dayton. The Dayton I know is in Ohio. I don't know what Dayton you talking about because I know me personally. I don't know nothing about no Dayton because I still strike out on that part. So,
I'll have mercy. Hold on, I'm sick of y'all.
What we do? So. It is what it is.
Oh, okay. It is what it is, huh?
But honestly, like I said, to me personally, I don't think it's no such thing as making smart choices. You just have to make the right choices for yourself. I think that's more apparent here because if all of us made smart choices, the world would be a better place. But unfortunately, that's not how it works because we're all humans. We all have that human element, and we all feel that a choice that we make is the right choice until after the fact, cause and effect, that we don't make the choice that we make is not exactly the smart choice. So I think it's better off that we make the right choices for ourselves because you have to, like I said, you only got one shot at this thing called life. And there's no continues, there's no reset button, there's no contra code where you get 30 lives and you could just go on, So I'm sorry, I'm exposing my age right now, but if you know what the contra code is, you're all right with me. So it's more of the fact that make the right choices for you that helps you progress in life. Because if you don't, okay, learn from it. It's okay to make a mistake. No matter how drastic it is, it's okay to make a mistake. But you have to learn from it. Because if you don't learn from it, if you keep making the same mistake over and over again, or you keep making the same choice over and over again, guess what? That's not a choice. It's not a choice. That's pretty much a fucking just a decision. It's a decision that you made. It's stuck in your brain. This is what I'm gonna do. No matter how bad it is, that's what you know how they say about cheating. Cheating is not it's a decision. It's not a choice.
I got what you said. I got what you said. It's not
a
mistake. It's not
a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's a decision.
Yeah,
it's a decision. So I mean,
and I agree with what they're saying. It's about the level of smart you are, and some choices may be dumb to us, but it works for them. Also, something you and Matt said does actually ring very true, to where it's hard to make a smart choice at first because sometimes you have to make the dumb choice to become educated about the situation. You got before you gotta slip up so you can become informed about something.
Absolutely.
Then when you encounter that situation again, you got
it's like I said before, the human element. We all have that human element. Everybody, we're not robots. All of us are not robots here. We all have the human element. So I agree with you. Yes, you have to make that decision, whether it be smart or stupid. It may be stupid to me, but if it's okay with you, then hey, it is what it is. But like I said before, we're not robots, and you have to factor in the human element in your decision because we're all human and we all made mistakes. I haven't seen not one perfect human on this earth. Show me a perfect human, I'll show you a UFO.
I mean, you're right. You're right. Because I'm just because even he wasn't perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
I don't feel like going into that side.
It depends. If you ask LeBron James fans, he's perfect.
That man, they think that man can walk on water, man. That's why I don't even engage with them no more, man. Because they love them some King James, man. For real.
Did you really have to go there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. All right. You're right.
I haven't been a smart choice, but it was a fun choice.
Just yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. That's why I don't even argue with LeBron fans anymore because it's tiring. It's tiring arguing with them. It's tiring.
That's true. Well, fellas, I honestly think that might be a good place to wrap this thing on up with. So, it's my favorite time of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Pastor.
I am Groot.
Do you think?
Me?
Yeah, it's a benediction, son.
You know what? Honestly, let's see. Whew. You know what? I got one.
Oh, wow. He dug deep for that one.
Well, honestly, I was I probably said it before, but I'm gonna reiterate it since I see a lot of people are jumping in later on. So I'm gonna reiterate what I said at the beginning of the show.
Look at you catching up on everybody from the beginning to the end, from the rooter to the tutor.
Hey, that's what happens when you show up early. So you know.
Look at you.
This is what happens when you show up early. You can see everything. But now, honestly, do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. And the reason I say that is because people are going to talk about you regardless if you do good or do bad. You have to.
Yes, he did.
You have to do what's best for you. Because trust me, a lot of these folks that you vent to about your issues don't give a fuck. And if they do, 95% of the time, they're going to talk to other people that don't give a fuck about you or you used to fuck with. They don't fuck with you anymore. And they're telling your business. So my advice to everybody out there within the sound of my voice, do what the fuck you want to do. Whether it's skydiving or dancing on a stripper pole or whatever. Do whatever the hell you want to do because they're going to talk about you anyway. Conor McGregor said it best on his Instagram, and I believe that wholeheartedly. 1 week they're going to love you. 1 week they're going to hate you. But make sure both of those weeks you get paid. And I believe that. I believe it. So be careful who you vent to. Be careful who you talk to about your innermost secrets because most of the time, them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Or they're going to go and tell somebody that you used to fuck with your business. So if it pertains to you, you know what they say about dogs and getting hit? You can pretty much do whatever you want with it. You pretty much can do whatever you want to do with that information. This is not a specific post. This is a general post. But if you feel I'm talking about you, then hey, put them shoes on, lace that bitch up, and fucking wear it and walk the fuck off. And that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, for me, yeah, just push yourself to not be afraid to change. Get out there, do something to better yourself.
Matt with the motivational peaceful shit.
Hey, I woke up today and chose violence. I chose violence.
Yeah, you did. You've been on it all day. I've been.
I'm sorry. Hey, look, it's just the fact of the matter is just that I've seen people go out here and make these long ass Facebook posts talking about, oh, my friend did this and I shouldn't have told her that or I shouldn't have told him that. Don't tell them shit. Don't tell them nothing. Just when somebody asks me how I'm doing, if I don't know you like that, somebody say how you doing, absolutely fine. I'm doing okay. Next.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need to say. Yeah. That's all I say. Hey, somebody asked me, I'm good. My family good. I'm straight. I'm living life. Next. That's it. I don't need to know nothing else. I don't need to know nothing. Because guess what? Because when somebody says something to you about something that you said, and I'll be like, who the fuck? That's why I say bullshit to certain people, because I know if somebody come back to me and tell me something, I'll be like, I know who not to talk to.
Now, social media has taught us to overshare a lot. That's part of the problem.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's why I limit myself on. I mean, because most of the time I'm on Facebook, I'm bullshitting anyway. So, yeah.
Facebook's just for fun for me. Don't take anything I say on Facebook seriously. I'm usually
not at all. Even when I'm talking about LeBron, I'm being funny as fuck because I know his fans gonna come for me anyway. But yeah, definitely. Yes, Kim, violence is okay sometimes. Yes, call me Genghis Khan in this bitch. I mean, I'm saying so, but yeah, that's my saying. Just be mindful of who you vent to or who you talk to in confidence, because sometimes The motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They just want to know. They just want to know your business and who they could tell your business.
Yep.
All right, fellas. How we want to do this? Because I really want to do something. I'm trying not to rip the top off and pull up.
No, I already chose violence. I already chose violence. So you just need to go ahead and play cleanup, man, because I already chose violence. So you need to go ahead and follow suit.
All right.
And we can just go ahead and just end the show.
All right, well. I like that button. Don't judge me. So, men, since we are a men mental health podcast, and I do appreciate the ladies for tuning in because it helps y'all understand men a little bit better. And men, we probably need to watch some of the female shows and help understand them a little bit.
I love watching it. Like I said, Ashley came with her Black Girls Interrupted Podcast. Please watch that. That show is dope. Please watch it. And my sister-in-law, Champagne Conversations. Please watch Champagne Conversations because
smoke weed every day.
If you think we're bad with our mouth, that one on Champagne Conversations, shit, we ain't got nothing on her.
Shit, we innocent, son. What you talking about?
Yeah, she chooses violence every day. Every day. She chooses violence every day. So yeah.
And twice on Sunday. I live with her. So y'all, man, look. So men. I know. We've been hurt. We've seen some things. We've been through some things.
Hey, bro, your mic is kind of low. Kim said your mic is kind of low.
I know. I'm fighting it now.
Okay.
It don't want to.
There it is. I can hear it now.
Yeah, it don't want me to be heard. It don't want me to drop this atom bomb on these people. But guess what, fellas? I know that you don't seen some shit in your life. We all have.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you have had old heads tell you that you're just supposed to suck it up and move on and keep on pushing?
Mm-hmm.
Me?
That's a motherfucking lie. You hear me? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because our generation and my children's generation lead the world in suicides.
Yeah.
If you have seen some things, you've been through some things, take your ass to therapy. It is not taboo. It is not a bad thing to get seen by the doctor. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Go get seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for my real old school people, you had a praying grandmama.
That shit don't work all the time. They don't work all the time.
They're not going to be able to pray it away. If you want to play. What's up, nephew? God damn.
Well, shit, son.
Oh,
Jesus H. Christ.
Look, goddamn.
He tried to call me out. Well, son, you might want to have to cover your ears because I got a lot more to say. It's gonna have some cuss words, so you might want to cover your ears. You might want to put some earmuffs on, son.
All right, but I want you to understand that for you, those of you who do religion, that do read the Bible or the Quran or the Jewish Bible or any of the holy literature, all of them have some of the same things and some different things, but they all will tell you the same thing. Whatever deity that you believe in will not just do it for you. You got to meet them halfway, which means you got to get off your ass and try.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't try, ain't shit gonna change. Mm-hmm. So quit trying to do the same shit, expecting a different result, because that makes your stupid ass insane.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? If you come to me more than 2 times with the same shit, I'm gonna laugh at you and tell you to go the fuck away because you don't want the help. We told you what to do. We've pointed you in the right direction. Hell, I don't drop your ass off at the front fucking door and you don't want to go in. But then you call me back a couple hours later talking about, I should have did what you said, but I did this and this and that and this and that. And then this happened.
Hey, Matt, who you think he talking about?
No names, man. No names. I won't say.
I won't, but this sounds eerily familiar to what I've seen.
I tell people all the time, don't play with three things of mine: my time, my food, and my money.
And your radio. And your radio.
Yeah.
And your radio.
Well, yeah.
If
I got my shit imaged right, yeah, don't touch my radio.
Don't mess with my radio. Especially if it's a T.I. song. You mess with my radio, I'll put you out.
Yeah, he will.
I'll put you out.
Yeah,
Do not mess with my radio when I'm driving because I'm listening to trap music. I'm envisioning of selling bricks in my head. Don't.
If you swing by Dre crib and he got the Fuck the City Up mixtape going on playing, don't touch nothing.
And can somebody block my son from this broadcast? He's over there talking. Somebody block my son. Hey son, I'm gonna call you. Son, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off because you over here flexing like you know me. So I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off.
But I'm gonna tell you this: like, time you don't get back
at all.
Money, believe it or not, you don't really get it back. Once you break $1, all you got is change.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in, because I'm moving a little too fast. I mean, you gotta think. So. And you don't play with my food either, because if you take food off my plate, that means you're taking food off my kid's plate, which means now I got to cut you.
True.
And you can ask my brothers how I am about my kids. Try me.
Just like I was, I got look. As much as I talk trash about my son here, shoot, let somebody do something to him. I'm being on a flight tonight in all black.
I might have that fool stuff me in a duffel bag so I can come with him. We jumping out up in this thing.
Just make sure that my house is straight. I'm gonna leave the key with you to make sure my house straight. Because something happened to little pancake, y'all already know it ain't gonna be no talking. I'm gonna make a phone call.
You mean I got to stay behind and check on Diego? I want to come knock some heads around too.
Well, it's going to be a dad's job. So all I got to do is make a phone call to you and make a phone call to Jacksonville and we good.
Fine.
And I'll make a phone call and you have a place for the body.
Exactly. That's all. I need an alibi. I need an alibi.
What is this body you speak of?
Get your boy. Hey, Dex. Dex, get your nephew. He talk about free Drake. Get your nephew.
Me, nephew, and Matt don't know about this body you speak of. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, that's my little homie, man. He keep me laughing, man.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I tell Kim, and Kim tells her show. Don't come to us multiple times with the same situation because you're wasting your fucking time and breath. If I've told you what to do, because I've tried it and it didn't work, and I had a therapist tell me, don't do this, do this, because this actually works and it's healthy. Mm-hmm. So I'm giving you this information so you don't make the same fucking mistakes I make, and you do it anyway. Don't ask me for help.
Don't ask me for help, but don't.
You wanted to make that motherfucking mistake. So don't ask me to take you to the haberdasheries or the hemoglobin to try to save your ass. You on your own.
Don't ask me for solutions. Don't ask me for any kind of advice. If after I gave it to you, don't ask me no more. After I gave it to you and you did your thing and now you coming back, don't ask me. I'm like, you know what? I don't know.
You're not willing to take my advice. Don't ask me for it.
Hey, what the dude said? What the dude say in the video? It's above me now. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, it's above me now.
Matt said it right. If you're not willing to take my advice, don't ask me for it.
Don't ask me. I don't want to hear it.
And another thing you got to understand is the way I'm wired. If I didn't ask you for advice, don't give it to me.
I'm gonna give you advice.
I'm gonna tell you what's good for you. You know it.
I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna tell you, should I smoke the Gorilla Glue or the wedding cake? I'm gonna ask for your advice on that.
Idiot. But see, the thing is the reason why I say that is because only certain people I will actually accept advice from. I have to trust them. I have to know that they are seasoned, that they know what the fuck they're talking about, or they have someone who has guided them to make sure that they don't make them same mistakes I make. So
true. That's facts.
If I'm in a situation and I know your ass don't know what the fuck you talking about, and I don't ask you advice, don't give it to me, because my main concern right now is being a parent to my kids. So if you don't know how to be a motherfucking parent, don't give me advice. If you're supposed to be a parent, but your parent is taking care of your kids. Did I just smack the whole black community in the motherfucking face? Is your parents taking care of your kids? Miss me.
You know what? Honestly, I will say this. First off, be a better man so you can be a better father to your kids. But two, there are some people that have their parents watching their kids because of circumstances. You don't want to be like the whole. You don't hold up.
Circumstances and situations.
You don't want to be like the home. You don't want to be like the homegirl who left her kids in the hotel because he had to go work a job.
I mean, sometimes you have to. But
I get what you're saying. But I get what you're saying. It's some lazy.
If you out here doing what you're supposed to do, and you just have to have.
And I was going to get to that. And I was going to get to that because it is some lazy ass parents out here that just pawn their kids off to they other parents, and then they go. So I'm with you on that.
I'll take a breath, nephew. But I'm just saying, because you know, I'm from the same city you from. I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and I know how it go. I don't see plenty of motherfuckers.
You act like I'm not from there. Yeah, like I'm not from there.
We from the same city, Negro.
Okay then, bro. Hey, listen to what your nephew say. Take a breather, bro. Take a breather.
See, you ain't living.
Calm down.
Because I know good and goddamn well I am from Columbus, Georgia, and I don't seen plenty.
I have too. I have.
Thought pockets don't drop their kids off at their mammy house.
Yeah.
To go run these streets.
True indeed. True. But they should be doing that now, because all Columbus doing right now, they killing motherfuckers out there.
I mean, it's Columbus. I mean, but you know,
Columbus, yes. It's not Columbus, it's Columbus, just like Jacksonville is called Jack and Kill, Florida.
Damn, they killing folk that. God damn.
Come on, man. Everybody, look. Everybody talks about Miami being the murder capital of Florida. No, it's Jacksonville. Jacksonville is.
So you just love you just love deaf cities. Is that what it is? You just like.
You know what? Honestly, no. I love Jacksonville, and I love the city. But yeah, it's called Jack and Kill for a reason. And yes. Son, that's why I tell your ass to stay home. Talk about shut up. Stay your ass home. Somebody said we have to have our own. Somebody said we have to have our own YouTube channel. I might have to look at that.
That's only Orlando because of all the old people dying.
We do
Orlando. Oh yes, Orlando. Yes. Orlando.
Who said we need a YouTube channel? We have one.
No, I'm talking about me and my son. Somebody said we have to have a YouTube.
Your nephew? I'll make you three. I'll make you one from his point of view, your point of view, and from the viewer point of view. Goddamn, because y'all need.
He said, and he talked about Orlando. Yep, Orlando is just as bad. Yep, they call Orlando. Tampa Bay, they got a name, and so is Miami. But yes.
But other than that, the only other thing I got to say is, I need black folks to understand that it is okay to ask for help when you need help. Asking for help and giving advice are two different things. Mm-hmm. If you're in a situation and you don't know what the fuck you doing, seek out somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing and pick their ear.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
You think old people got old by being smart?
Don't be like the kid at Cam Newton's camp. That's all I'm saying. Don't be like the kid at Cam Newton's camp.
You know what? That's my cue.
I'm just saying.
Yes, we don't. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
We all know Chicago is Chirac. Look, we all know Chicago is Chirac. We just talking about down below the Mason-Dixon line. I know where it is over there in Jack and Kill, Florida. So, and another thing I want to say is, fellas, stop worrying about who Lori Harvey is fucking. Stop worrying about that shit.
Man, I'm a mechanic. All I worry about is.
I done see so many men comment on that shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Why are you worried about who she's fucking? She's not fucking you, so shut the hell up. Like, seriously, like, shut the fuck up. Like, she's not fucking you. Let her do what us men been doing for years. Is date around until we find somebody that's capable enough to deal with our ass. She's doing exactly what men do. That's it. That's it.
Which reminds me, black men, take your mouth off of Russell Wilson's dick, and
please do.
And take your face out of Sierra's legs too. You stupid mother. Oh, my bad.
Y'all making us look bad right now with all the shit talk about simping and she for the streets. Like, bro, if you want to suck Russell Wilson's dick, just say it. Just say you want to do it. Please do. Please say it.
You hating because he did something that's, you know what? Let's wrap the show up.
We have to, because I know my son's like, Dad, your mouth. I know he's gonna get on me when I call him.
I know my mic is low. Because I'm talking.
I know my son's gonna get on me because he's like, Dad.
I'm trying not to lose my cool, so I'm talking a little low. My mic ain't low. That's just me. I lowered my tonal range because
and I want my son to see me in this element because he already talked about my language, so I know he's gonna cuss me out when I call him. Oh wait. What you gotta say, nephew? What you gotta say, nephew? I know, son. What you have to say?
You know what?
I know you want to say something.
We should open up the phone lines next week. We can let little nephew say what he needs to say.
Nah, bring him on. Oh, never mind. He bullshit. He talking about 28-3. Oh, no. Cut it off.
You know what? You fired. Everybody go home. You ain't got to go home.
But you know what? Honestly, I will say this. When is the last time Jacksonville been to a Super Bowl?
Nope.
And I know he's gonna say something about Georgia Georgia losing to Florida. But what that happened when y'all beat us? You lost to LSU at home, and then you lost to Alabama, and then you lost to Oklahoma. That's 3 straight L's, bro.
Hey Matt, I'm about to push that button.
Just do it.
Hey, when you look up the results.
And then he said I'm built like an L. Well, you built like a question mark, Forrest Gump. Let me get off. All right, let's kill the show, man, because I'll be here all night roasting this little burr, man. Let me go ahead and go, man.
Bruh.
Wait.
I'm done, bro.
Hey, nephew said he gonna scrap when he see you, bro. So I don't know. He said he gonna bring his chibbity back.
Nephew, problem. You not tall enough.
I can't help you there because you ain't taller than me. We already know what happened last time you tried to buck. I gave you that industrial string headlock with the noogie.
Excellent.
Pretty much. But that's my little homie, man. I love that man to death, and I'll see him. I'll see him in a couple weeks. We gonna be.
I had to go for no reason at all, bro. Sometimes it just need to be get off. We had to get it off our chest so we can go back to having good days. Cause
no proof. Oh, you say no proof? Okay. A couple weeks, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna put you in there. I'm gonna put it all on the ground in front of your Valentine that you had. I'm gonna put it all on the ground so your Valentine can see.
Hey, y'all two know we still on the air, right? I mean, yeah. You know, next week I think I'm gonna call an audible. I'm just gonna let y'all two do y'all thing.
He can come on.
And watch.
He can come on. Hey, look, he already. Hey,
in the background.
Hey, they already said we should have. There's a lot. Honestly,
he wasn't supposed to bring it up.
Yeah, he's talking about no. See, hey, for the gram. Yeah, see, since you want to go that route. We gonna go that route, but a lot of people say we should have our own show or on YouTube channel, so we might have to do that. So,
let's find out. We'll.
If he's down, he's more than welcome to come next week. If he's down, more than welcome to come on the show.
If you can, well, I probably had to coach you on how to coach him and how to get on, but yeah, we can. Yeah,
we'll make it work. Or either that, or when I'm there, when I go to see him, to visit him, he'll come on with me and we'll do it on Monday. He'll come and he'll jump on with me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sound like we got a date set.
Definitely. Sometime in March. March, stay tuned. It's gonna be Pancake and Lil Pancake and joining forces with Dex.
The special Pancake edition.
Pretty much, yeah.
With me being the maple syrup and Dex can be the butter.
y'all crazy, but that's my little man.
Wait a minute.
Hey, just
wait a minute.
Just like Dex loves his daughters, I love that. As much as I talk trash to him, they better not put their hands on him.
His screen name's Mr. Worldwide.
That's his name, Mr. Worldwide. We'll talk about Trent about tomorrow.
Man, I love my family. My family's crazy.
Hey, look, like father, like son. What you see is what you get. So
y'all gotta understand. We just dumb in real life. So I just want y'all to know.
Way worse in real. We are way worse in real life.
Good behavior.
Man, y'all should hear the conversations when it's just me and Dre just sitting there.
That one night, me, you, and Kim with Mufufu and all that. Yes.
Oh, and when I tell people that we wasn't high having those conversations,
just imagine we were high. Yeah, worse, way worse.
But yes, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, wrap him up because I know Matt is ready to eat because I can see that hunger look in his eyes, so he's ready to go. So let's go ahead and wrap it up so I can call my son and talk trash to him and go ahead and go. So
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode.
Crazy episode.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw the crazy, but this has been another episode of Breaking the Stigma. Yeah. I am Dex, and these are my co-hosts, Matt and Dre.
Yeah,
we come to you every Monday. We have moved to 8 o'clock Eastern time because we seem to get a whole lot more interaction and it's more fun. And I need you guys to check out Champagne Conversations every Saturday here on the same platforms at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I need you guys to check out the Black Girl Interrupts podcast.
Yes, please check that out.
I don't have her information in front of me.
I'll get it from her. But I think hers is on Wednesday. I'm not sure it's hers on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll get the info from her.
Right. I appreciate that. And you know, when you swing by, just tell them Dre sent you. They'll know what's up.
For sure.
I don't really have nothing else planned on my itinerary. I can't grow my product because, as everyone in the world knows, there is a computer part shortage all over the world. It is infecting everything, including car manufacturing. So I can't upgrade my GPU, so I can't get back to streaming. Fun fucking times.
And yeah, I'll send it to you, Kim. I'll send it to you as soon as we get off the air. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you and Dex.
Appreciate that, because we got to, us black folks got to support black folks, because we need to understand it's not Black History Month. It needs to be a Black History every day.
Gosh darn! I'm gonna talk to you next. I'm gonna talk to you, son. You keep playing. Let me go. Y'all hurry up, man, so I can go, because I know Matt's hungry and I need to go talk to my little man. So
I mean, just let me know how hard you suplex him. So if I need to come off the top, frog splash, I got you.
Probably spring break. I'm a suplex will come spring break. So
word.
Yeah.
I'll send a long distance frog splash. So, but one thing we have discussed, and this is gonna be my closing part, is that as a community, we have to support each other. We will not succeed.
Facts.
We will not grow. We will not be able to do anything until we support each other. Until then, we are still going to be our own worst enemy. We hold ourselves down, and we give all the other races something to look, point, and laugh at. And then when we talk about things, they say, well, remember when you did this and this and this? That gives them more ammo. We have to stick together.
I'm working on them games, Kim. I'm definitely working on them games. So,
right.
All facts.
And believe it or not, you can't let this determine who is your brother. You have to let personality choose who is your brother, who is your sister. Because Matt is just as much as my brother as Dre is. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. A lot of times Matt comes harder correcting me than Dre does. Because by the time Dre says something, Matt beat already don't rip my head off for a good 3-4 hours.
And you know what? Honestly, whenever I see Matt talk to you, I just step back because I know Matt's going to say exactly what I'm going to say. So I just step back and just be like, yeah, he's right.
No. Matt like 18 times more savage. Matt addressed me down on a status. Then he'll address me down in my inbox. And then he'll address me down on another status. You
need friends like Matt. You need brothers like Matt that'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Because trust me, he straightened me out a couple times. I didn't like it, but I had to hear it.
Hey, hush up, nephew.
You know what? I'm about to scream on you in a minute. So let's go ahead and wrap it up because I'm about to scream on him in a minute.
Uh-oh. See, that's what you get.
Not in the bad way, but just little father and son banter. And then Matt's ready to go because I'm sure he's hungry.
I am hungry.
Yeah, he's ready.
And I keep getting texts from the woman here telling me that it's time to eat.
Yeah, it's time to wrap it up because we don't want to upset the woman. So it's time to wrap it up, man.
Right. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Catch us next week. And I got to figure out what we eating too. So everybody get the fuck out. Like,
peace.
Get out. Bye. Let me eat my food.
Yeah. Word.
Niggas.